Should we just get started?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO, Not a BOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am not a BOOZHOO, and this over here, looking just fine.
Would you get out
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lovely and talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO, sweetie.
BOOZHOO, Kakina.
And today's Ojibwe word of the day. What do you think, sweetie? You got any ideas?
Oh, bro, you always ask me that. No, I don't.
Let's say, la 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 la. How about mushkode simon?
Oh, yeah.
Mushkode simon, bean. This is a very nutritious part of a well-balanced breakfast, the bean.
Beans?
How come people don't eat beans for breakfast?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe if you had a breakfast burrito.
Oh, yeah, like, refried bean.
So, yeah, the bean. And this is the story of a magic bean, if you can believe that. So back in the days of the grandfathers, there was a young boy named Jack. He didn't know Jack. And his mother goes, "Hey, listen, honey, I need you to go and take the cow there and bring him into the town and sell him. We need some food. We need some money for food." And so Jack goes, "Yeah, okay, I'll take that cow into town." And so he grabs the cow and he starts walking into town. And he gets to a bridge. And what's there? A little troll or something. Little guy comes out and he's all, goes, "Hey, kid, what you got there, cow?" And Jack goes, "Yeah, I got to bring it into town. I'm going to sell it." And the little troll goes, "I'll tell you what, I'll give you some magic beans." Magic beans.
Aww.
And Jack's like, "Yeah, no, what's a magic bean?" Because, "Look, man, you plant these beans and you'll never need food again." And so Jack's like, "Oh, okay. Save me a trip into town." And so he takes the magic beans and he gives him the cow. And he goes back home. He's like, "Yeah, Ma, I got good news and I got bad news." And his mom goes, "What's the good news?" He goes, "Oh, I sold the cow." And she goes, "Oh, that's great, sweetie. What's the bad news?" He goes, "Well, I only got these beans for it. Here you go." And she's like, "Beans?" He goes, No, it's cool. They're magic beans."
Nah.
She's like, "Oh, you're so stupid." So she throws the beans out the window and they go to bed. Well, in the middle of the night, those beans, they take sprout and they start to grow. And sure enough, they're magic. They grow all the way to the sky. And so when Jack wakes up, he looks out the window and, here's a giant beanstalk. I mean, like, bigger than the biggest tree. And Jack goes, I'm going to climb up that beanstalk. So he goes outside and he climbs up and he starts climbing and he's climbing. And he keeps climbing, right? And he climbs up to the clouds. And he gets up there and he's like, wow, look at this. Once you get up above the clouds, you can get out and walk around. There's a palace. And, look, a goose. And this was no ordinary goose. This goose would lay golden eggs. And so Jack was like, that's a good goose. So he grabs the goose. And he's thinking, I'm going to go home and I'm going to give this to my mom, and she can make us some golden omelets. And he starts walking away. But then what does he hear?
Oh,
Enormous foot, not prints, foot stomps. And he turns around, and what's there? A giant.
oh.
I mean, like a real giant. And just as a side note, hey, look up Tartaria. Lost history of Tartaria. All these stories have giants in them. There's Jack and the Giant, and Jack and the Beanstalk. There's David and Goliath. There's Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
I mean, all these stories got giants. And you look into Tartaria, and you go, you know what? Maybe there were giants. Anyway, so he turns around, and there's a giant, and a giant says, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman." Which is really scary if you think about it. And so Jack's like, "Oh, I better get out of here." So he runs back to the bean, and he starts climbing down, and he's sliding down, he's climbing, but he's got that goose in one hand. And up above, the giant's coming after him, and the giant's like, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. You stole the golden egg-laying goose from me. I'm going to get you." And he starts climbing down. Well, Jack gets to the bottom, and he grabs his axe, and he chops down that giant tree, or the giant beanstalk, and the beanstalk falls, and it kills the giant.
Oh.
And that's pretty much what happened. And so Jack went home and gave his mom the golden goose, and they became, super millionaires and lived happily ever after. So I guess the moral of that story is it's good to, sell stuff for magic beans.
Nah.
If you go to a magical land in the sky, it's okay to steal.
Not even.
And then in the end, if they try to get their stuff back, it's okay to kill. I don't think I understand these European stories.
Yeah, me either.
All right. Well, there you have it. Thank you for watching. BOOZHOO, Nano BOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Nana BOOZHOO, and this over here, this is Natasha.
BOOZHOO!
And I will see you again. Kiga min. Minowa. Oh, I mean, really, what's the point of that story? What's
I
the
have
moral of
no
this?
idea. I never really thought about it, but this is silly. What is the point of that story?
Oh, geez, I almost forgot. Will you tell them about Patreon?
Oh, sure. Hey, everybody. If you'd like to support the show, please click the link. You can sign up on Patreon, and we'll send you a gift if you support us monthly. Or you can just leave us a tip. Leave a couple of bucks at PayPal. And we really appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Igawabamin, Minawa, How.
All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, how I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I'll tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. Hold me now, and a wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, how I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come, when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, how I hate to go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, how I hate to know.
Oh, that was really sad, but great.
Hey, thanks a lot.